Hello, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing something that I've actually had in my collection for a long while, but I've never really gotten around to reviewing it for some reason because I haven't actually seen any videos of this sorts on YouTube. But what the review in question is this. This is a RCA Elite, or Action Racing Elite 1/64 scale Dale Earnhardt Oreo Goodwrench Service Plus Monte Carlo from the 2001 season. This one was a really interesting find I found at a book off, and I don't know if I want to say the price on this because I did buy it for super cheap. I usually never say the price because I don't like to flex on you guys on some stuff I find for a great deal, but this cost me $5. And I was really surprised that I found it for $5 because it's a really cool car, and well, you're about to see. Nice slip cover on here. Of course, it's by Action Racing Collectibles 2001. This is a really interesting car. Of course, it's with my Dale Earnhardt collection I have on my shelf. It's not the biggest Dale Earnhardt collection, but maybe one day I should make showcase my I guess small Dale Earnhardt collection because I do have some cool stuff. So this is the box itself, Elite, and I should have set the sticker on the it says number 1 of 3,168 made. So rare, but it's not really something that I feel too many people want. And let's open it. It's in this like nice little soft paper, and once you reveal the car, ooh, look at that. That looks nice. Here, the box is getting a little unbalanced. I'll take out the car out here, and it's in this kind of soft material to keep it in there, kind of like the Monte Carlo RLC I have on the side. Yeah, box closes really well, stays shut, and here's the diecast. And wow, it's really nice. I'll actually be introducing something new to these reviews. A turntable. Yep. I'll be introducing a turntable now. This actually isn't mine. This is my father's. Rock 2582. He let me borrow it, so I'll go subscribe to him just to show him thanks that he let me borrow the turntable for these reviews. So yeah, let's turn it on here and give you a 360 of the car. So, really nice car. This is an Action Elite piece, of course, but it's, you usually see them for like their 1/24th scale diecasts, which of course look really nice. Of course, the Elites, not like the basics or whatever. But 1/64, it's just they haven't really tackled 1/64s really. See, this is the type of things that NASCAR diecasts are missing nowadays. Really detailed cars and heavy cars. I know the Gen 7 cars don't have that much detail in real life, but we should get some of that back. So yeah, this is a really nice model here. Let's take it off the turntable for a little bit. Goodwrench Service Plus. My camera really does not like to focus here. America's favorite cookie, of course. I love Oreos. Goodwrench Service Plus. This is actually just an alternate scheme. This car ran at the 2001 Budweiser Shootout at Daytona. And well, it's kind of unfortunate to talk about, but of course he did pass away at the 2001 Daytona 500. And I actually do have that car, but it's actually in a bigger scale, and it's actually in gold. Well, I'll just show that one for a little bit. This is a really nice model. It's made by Revell, or Revel, whatever you want to say, as it wants to slip off. That's kind of what I've been fearing with this thing. Yeah, it's a very nice, I've actually had this for a long time. And I know it's the 2001 edition because it has Sonic on the quarter panel. They signed on Lily Race Morning. And unfortunately, they signed on at the wrong time. I'll just say that. It's pretty eerie that they made his final car in gold plated. I actually don't know if there's a normal black plated, but I know there is one in 1/64th scale. Not in this much detail, of course, but I'd be able to find it maybe, hopefully. So yeah, so what makes this an Action Elite piece is, of course, detail everywhere. Everywhere you see painted hood pins, painted, I don't even know what you call this, a spoiler supports or whatever. Painted trunk pins where you see the fuel cell. Of course, trunk opens and you kind of see some detail. Let's see. You kind of see some fuel cell in there. Sorry if you can't tell from the camera, but there is painted and molded detail. This the DIN number on there is number 470 out of, how many did I say on the box? I think it's, yeah, 3,168. So this is a pretty low number, which is nice, but I don't care about the value of this. I just like how the diecast looks. That's the main reason why I buy diecast. I don't buy them to resell. I just buy them because I like them. I actually do like this paint scheme. It's like exactly the same as the normal Goodwrench car, but it's just blue accents instead of red. And the Oreo sponsorship. If like I said, if he didn't pass away in the 2001 Daytona 500, we may or may not have seen this like paint scheme. I think the Budweiser shootout was usually just like a sneak preview to some schemes that would probably run. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we could have seen this throughout the season, perhaps, if he didn't pass away in the crash. And I said opening trunk, and then opening hood. Of course, you can't have an opening hood. Like, come on. And painted hood detail underneath with the sponsor, and very nice engine detail for the scale. This is pretty impressive. And grill detail. They use a separate piece for the grill, which is awesome. And the base, I haven't shown you guys the base. Metal, rubber tires, all metal, except for some plastic parts inside, of course. 2001 Monte Carlo, or the RCCA logo, Action. And the interior, you can't really see that much, but it is painted. There is plastic components or parts in there that are painted and detailed. Really nice model. Probably one of the highest quality NASCAR diecast in the 164, I should say, that I own. It's just, I was really surprised when I found it at a Book Off. Book Off is usually like a store that's located in Japan, or like a chain of stores in Japan, but there's a couple here in California, in Southern California, so I ended up finding one. I got pretty lucky. They also had a bunch of 124 scale. It looks like someone sold off their entire collection. And they had some cool models. They had like a 1992 Jeff Gordon car, the Busch Series car, with the Baby Ruth sponsor. And even Michael Waltrip's 2001 Daytona 500, which is winning car, which was signed, detailed signed, not that it was actually autographed by Mikey himself. They had some really cool models, but unfortunately they're all gone the last time I went. So unfortunately, this is the only example I have of them, because they had really good prices there. But you miss out. You win some, you lose some. What can you say? And plus, I was just broke at the time, so yeah, this is like I said, the greatest NASCAR diecast I own currently, and probably ever. With this amount of detail in a 164 is just insane. Second, I'll say, is that another car that actually has a lot of detail is this one, the Kenny Irwin Belt South car. Another kind of tragic one, because he did pass away in 2000, the previous year, at New Hampshire, driving this car. And this one, I say, has somewhat, I put it in second, because this one does have quite a bit of detail on here. Not as much as the Dale Earnhardt car, of course, but it has an opening hood. It doesn't have opening trunk. It doesn't have separate grill pieces, but rubber tires. It's pretty heavy. It's actually a little heavier than the Dale Earnhardt car. No detail on the bottom. Hood opens, like I said. Oh, and I almost, when I look at that save on camera, I was close to dropping it. Belt South underneath. Engine detail, not as much as the Dale Earnhardt car, of course, but it's really nice. And of course, I also have an Adam Petty, car from the 2000 season, but that was actually a Hot Wheels, which actually does have an opening hood, ironically. But that one's in the box, so I don't think I want to open it up, because it looks nice in the box. So yeah, I I did review this car a long time ago. I don't know if I should do it again, because it wasn't in the greatest of qualities, I'll be honest. Just looking back on my old videos, of course. Put this Kenny Irwin car back. I actually really do like the paint scheme on this. But like I said, he only ran it for half the year, and unfortunately, it's tragic. See if it'll stay open. The trunk won't stay open, and nothing will stay open. So I'll just let it turn by itself. Yeah, and I actually haven't seen any reviews on this on YouTube. Not a whole lot of people talk about it. Not the paint scheme, but this specific release of the diecast. So yeah, not much else to say other than this is a really nice one. What do you guys think of this car? Is it nice? Do you still miss Dale Earnhardt Sr. on track? Do you own any of these Elite 164s in those types of boxes? Because it looks like it would be a 124 scale. It's just shrunk down. So yeah, I just wanted to make this a quick review of the 2001 Dale Earnhardt Goodwrench Service Plus Oreo Chevy Monte Carlo that was ran at the 2001 Budweiser Shootout. So if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.